Yeah. Here we go. Once again, it's your guy, the guy of the guys, the one, the one that does it all, the one that's like no other. It is me, safety guy, that guy, NYFY. You know what I'm saying? Beefy McFly, that guy. It is me. Yes, I'm here once again to pump some positivity, to make you feel good, to make you laugh for a hot second. Not gonna be too long, gonna be brief. Yes, a lot of the team is out on vacation. They out doing things, jet setting, traveling from one place to another, and and then it's just been a lot of other stuff that's been going on, and plus, that I didn't really have time to get in touch with everybody to get. So we're not gonna talk about betting. We're not gonna talk about none of that. I'm just gonna say a few words. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to all those, and and whoever have loved ones that have passed in the last week or two, because as they say, it comes in threes, and it's been a good three for me, for some friends of mine, and you know what I'm saying, close ones and acquaintances and peoples that went to school with and things like that. So, one, I got to say a rest in peace to the homegirl Halima. I don't remember her last name. I should be looking on the paperwork, going through the Facebooks and stuff. Finish everyone! Uh, my, bad. Didn't mean to do all that. Uh, you know, got a whole lot of stuff happening here. Oh shit! You know, so let's see. Uh, so like I said, I go check the homegirl Halima Lewis. Halima Lewis, you know what I'm saying? She passed away recently, a week or two ago. Then the homegirl kid, she the one. She was good people. She introduced your guy to Mister Unknown and his friends, and then gotta say rest in peace to my guy Gene from Bixby. You know what I'm saying? He just passed away a couple of days ago. It's crazy how shit like that happens. How things been going on, but you know, you gotta take everything with a little look back and be like, man, can't be dwelling on the bad shit. Make sure you get something to do and have some shit rocking for you. Keep it stepping in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure when it's your time to go, you got a nice, um, as what they say, you got a nice obituary with pictures of you being in multiple cities, probably on an island or two, just living life, living in life swell. For those, you know what I'm saying? Like what the homegirl straight like Stasis out there in Jamaica right now, taking drone pictures and shit out there on the water, chilling, living and shit. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Get out and do something. Enjoy your time out there for your birthday and shit. Do your thing. Enjoy your time when it's not your birthday. Don't always everything can't be about you gotta work or you gotta grind. You gotta just do this. Sometimes you gotta take time out to appreciate a little bit, appreciate yourself for your hard effort and work you put in. Because nobody's gonna thank you but you. And when you stressing yourself and putting in hella extra, it's hard for you to give yourself that time to get it right because you're gonna be too busy doing this and that and the other. So you might as well get out and have some, because once you're gone, what is it? Then you might have did all that to not impacted anything, ain't had a good time nowhere. You just stayed in one city your whole fucking life, missed out on trips, missed out on this and that for a little bit of excuses. Then it's over. You know what I'm saying? Or you get the shit you've been hustled all this time for. You strive, struggle, past, you know what I'm saying, sacrificed and scheme for things to get a house or get a certain kind of vehicle, your dream car, and then 6 months later you die. You know, yeah, it sounds fucked up and tragic, but that's what fucking happens out here on this motherfucking world. Should be it ain't always easy. It should be cold, man. It be hectic. It be hectic. But you just gotta keep on pushing, keep it moving on, moving on. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, you're gonna be like, psh, like, man, you'll be regretting it in the afterlife, which I don't know what the afterlife is like. You just, you don't know, man. You don't even know. Yeah, you don't know. Damn. Um, uh, NXT. Yeah, so I'm sorry to drag y'all on about that, but that's just all that's kind of what I'm going through right now. She's got a lot of friends and stuff that passed away and shit, and it just makes me think like I gotta really get out and do more with my life. I'd have been to a few places, I'd have done a few things, I'd have shot around, but I haven't done the whole globe. And yeah, I wanna go as they say, jet setting and shit, and you gotta have your paper up. So you gotta work hard. You gotta put in a little bit of effort. You gotta grind. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta do more. You gotta bring more in than what you take putting out. And so that's how you gotta make that shit, and you gotta figure this shit out like that. You know. Uh, oh damn. Oh come on. Yeah, I tell you, it's Parker. Miss Parker. But I don't know, my guys. We got a lot of shit we got to figure out. And like I said, I'm not gonna go to full time because I'm like right now. It's a lot of stuff that's going through my brain about a lot of things and a lot of people. But what I want to ask a lot of people: respect. Are you guys big on respect and how respect is earned, not given? And you know what I'm saying? And people can make you really not want to be around them because of the way they speak, put words together again to you. You know, I'm just asking you guys, do you know that? Because how many? done fucked on the job. There's these. This is a question that is being asked on the internet, and I can't see no comments. I guess I'm not allowed in the conversation. But all I'm gonna say is this, man. When you talking to people, make sure you know who you talking to. And even not even make sure you know who you talk to. You approach and speak with everybody with some kind of respect and the tone in your voice that gives off like, to where a person can understand you. And especially if you and a person that is supposedly be as they say, as they you know well, you're in the leadership role. You're supposed to be able to communicate well with people and not have your head up your ass thinking that you better than motherfuckers because of your little phony ass position. Because a position that you have can be gone, and just like that. And then you're gonna be a phony ass motherfucker who you was around or looking down upon. So I'm just saying, motherfuckers need to um, do the shit that let me say, because I can't get it right. But when you're in leadership, you're supposed to put on a presence and act in a respectable way to have your employees that's under you that you are managing to respect you. Because when a person respects you, they put in the effort, and when a person don't respect you, they put in whatever the fuck. Who gives a goddamn? Whoever and who cares about it, because they don't give a damn about you. And it's like, fuck this motherfucker. This cat, he or she thinks they super this and super that, you know, and that makes that makes motherfuckers be like, I'm good. I can't fuck with a person like that because they got me all the way fucked up. And then that makes you be like, nah, I ain't about to put no effort in for this person. They can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? But act like that, and then it makes you wonder how. So it must be a total kiss ass to get to the position where they at instead of being. I'm saying, supposed to be in leadership. You should be cool, unless, but you know that's just how some people is, and they fuck up. They think they know so much, and they be come at people the wrong way. And people just be like, I ain't fucking with that dude. They got me fucked up all the way. And that's it. When you in management, you don't need that. Because when you got the people that helping bringing in the money don't like you, that mean they going to be finding somewhere else to go. And somebody else to go work for, somebody else to go get it in. Because, it ain't like it's that hard to find a new place to work at. Jobs is, yes, you catch the place, and you might actually find where you need to be at instead of just being somewhere because you have to be there. And you might actually take the time to find where you belong, where you at. That's why at the times that you do have a job, you don't fuck all that money off when you get paid. You pay a few bills, you put something you make sure you pay yourself and put something to the side of every check. You always got to prepare yourself, because if you don't prepare yourself, somebody else is getting benefit off you. Look at your check when you open it. Your check, your money is gone before you even see it. You got some of the IRS taking their percentage out before you even see the money. So since they do it, you need to pay yourself for putting in the work and dealing with some other people's bullshit. And then invest well. Buy you some stuff. Don't spend too much money for no fucking reason. So we got, that's all I'm saying, people. Just just keep the shit right and keep it cool. Respect the others and they'll respect you. And you can get a lot of shit to be cool and a lot of shit go down and make it right. That's it. That's all. And that's all I'm saying. Now I'm just going through and checking out this going through social media trying to see if there anything worth me talking about tonight, because I really damn didn't want to go. you know you dealing with some broke ass bitches. I just want you to tell me, people, what's wrong with this right here. Can y'all tell me what's wrong with this thing going on right here? I'm gonna leave that right there for you. Tell me what's wrong with this. Tell me. So, I mean, because I'm not even gonna talk bad about the people, because I don't know their situation or nothing. But you got, I guess that's what I say, liquor and a camera doesn't make good decisions. And in the eras we in now, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. You know what? Let me see what the comments is saying about this shit. uh House smells like hairspray and old fish juice. Oh man. You know they love those seafood boils. Yeah. They got bottles on nothing to sit it on. There's some juicy cheeks on that or the table. I don't care how thick you are. If you don't clean your house, I know that cat ain't clean either. Scott Dow, what you said from Red Bottoms. That part. Facts like I wouldn't get turned on. It's a lot of shit going on, man. What does these people fail to realize? just that's when you know motherfuckers just be happy to have somewhere to go to. And a lot of y'all get food because y'all see some cheeks, some titties and shit, and be thinking that these women got their shit together. And these bitches be broke. I'm not even gonna call them bitches. These women, a lot of these young women don't have nothing going for themselves but their body. Man, you know what I'm saying? And most of them, these before they had their babies and was able to get a, a house off their baby. You know what I'm saying? Boost hers. So, you know, I'm like, you got to do better. Just because you got cheeks don't mean you need to be taking pictures of it at every situation you go. Everything you do is a side bitch. Turn around and sit your ass on the table. Ass in ass, everything. You know, unless you selling it. Now, if just that's what you're doing, then you know what I'm saying. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Represent. Put your display your goods on a shelf. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can get that QR code and bop, boom, and pay for what you got on display. Because what you got on display is for sale. And you putting it out there on the worldwide market. You dig? So other than that, what are you doing it for? I would just like to understand it. But you know, that's just me. Just one dude from the city of Frisco that just, you know what I'm saying? As I say, if you don't want to be treated like a prosty, don't dress like a prosty, don't act like a prosty, and don't do prosty things. And if you understand what I mean by prosty, I mean a prostitute, a lady of the night, a streetwalker. You know what I'm saying? Call it as I see it in the way that it is. It's not calling it how it wants to be and be accepted, you did? Because that shit is unacceptable. For real, though. That's just your guy, Beefy McFly. And I'm just saying what the hell I feel like saying. Huh? I ain't saying don't be cute. But damn, you should have did better than that. It's a whole lot of shit. We gonna search, do some more. We gonna go through some more of this social media shit. We're gonna take a couple of minutes to see if we can find something else that we can talk about. And see if there's something to talk about. You dig what I'm saying? Now, do some of y'all do this? You know, when you don't know the words to the song, what you want to say? Nothing like nothing. I be like, oh, I really want to like you. Like, I want to be like, you know, when you don't, you know, how many of y'all do that? There's a lot of people out there doing that. You feel me? And that's just real shit. Because you thinking you know the words, you know, you be getting this shit, and you be fucking up, right? You know, that's that. That's how that shit be. And it be for real. Like, what was that? That weekend song. Uh, and he go, well, how? Let me see how it go. That weekend. And I go, it's you perfect. And then but damn, how that shit go? Fuck, I can't even think how it go. So I ain't even about to try to do it. Fuck it. And look at this shit. Look at this. Look, bop, bop. How many times you gonna get bopped in the head again? Bing, catch her again. And then say, leg chick. Oh, hold on. You left that face wide open. No, look, just bop her in the face. It's crazy shit, man. These are the things that's happening on the internet. That's yeah. So hold on. With money bands, man. What's the wildest thing that Trick ever asked you to do? And did you do it though? It was $200 to drink my own piss. Whoa! Hey man, I
with the honesty though on the man, these be on here coming on here lying. I got paid 1,000, 10,000, man. Man, it's definitely possible on the real. What? Look. Now, what they say, we listen, but we don't. Start with Bunny Bands. That was her first.
Now, this woman just said, while she was out there getting her money up for being a prosti, that a trick offered her $200 to drink her own piss, her own urine, to do her own urine sample. Now, let's find out and listen at the same time, because they say as we listen and we don't judge. And we gonna
I know what I would do for this $200. In between the pimping. Were you under some pimping, yes or no? No! Talking about. I want pussy. I don't want you to say it. I'm telling you. I want her to say it. Because that was her first. Exactly. It was her first. So it was misguidance. Who was guiding? Nobody was guiding her. Who was guiding her? Because that was her first. Exactly. It was her first. So it was misguidance. Who was it? Okay, look at hold your mic, because let me tell you. Big Mama about to tell you. The weirdest thing that I ever did was on a tree. Because I'm the big mother dookie, and I'm the only bitch. But the worst thing that I ever seen with a tree was when he told me to come back with the trick condom that I went to go date. And I was like, wait. How much he had for that, though? He had 200. Brought it back to him. I didn't know what he was going to do with it. He was like, come back with the next condom from the last trick that you had. So I brought it back. I sit in his car, and then he took it and ate it like an escargot. What the fuck? What y'all thinking, judges? I got a weak stomach period. Anybody got me know I got a weak stomach. We're about to move on now. Okay, look at the whole joke. Big Mama about to tell you.
We listen and we don't judge. We just gonna leave it at that, and we gonna end that segment on what's popping on the internet. We ain't fucking around with this no more. We gonna leave this. When I get to, oh shit, it's wild on these internet streets, man. You know, people do a lot of shit on these internet streets. Oh man, what's the point of getting married? You gotta give a motherfucking hella bread for nothing.
To me, because I had a real father who protected, who provided. For women who have fathers who are really in their life who say, baby, that's too much. Or he says, you know, what time you get home? Or that's too late. Or my dad would even tell me, baby, listen, you get more bees with honey when it comes to a man. He said, Daddy don't mind you being strong. But when I see you in your relationships, you wear the pants, baby. It's okay if that's what you want. But if you ever want to switch it up and get a different kind of man, you gotta let them overalls go a little bit. But see, that's a real father who's telling me right for wrong. So my point of telling you is when a man comes in and says, why did you pick up your phone? To fatherless girls, that's controlling. Damn. To a woman who had a father who loved her, who served me, who doted on me, to me, you're a husband. Now, if you let me go out to 10, 12, 11 o'clock at night and you don't show any concern, guess what? I'd ask you not to call me no more. Because how come you weren't concerned about your woman that you have an intent of wanting to marry or an intention of being a family man or a husband? So I'm just showing you men out there, when you get women who are not used to what protection looks like, you don't need to down her or you don't need to disempower her, but you need to check with yourself and say, wait a minute, I want a woman who is open and receptive to a man protecting her.
Oh, she said a mouthful right there. She said a mouthful. And I hope people listened clearly to what she said, because she just broke it all the way down. And that's the cold part that happens when you get the fatherless people, because they mind state hasn't been there to understand how a man feel about certain shit, and it's just deep. But it's a cold one. But she was deep with that, and we gonna leave it on that note because that was a good note to leave on. So I hope all you people are listening clearly, getting the wax out your ear, and taking this roller coaster ride with your boy Stan Beef. Because this is the Booster Take Show. And the Booster Take Show just gives you what you need at the time you need to hear. And that's what it be about, man. Yeah, shit. Yeah, this shit. This is what we just done.
Want to keep your hairline where it is?
We gonna end it like this, man. You know what I'm saying? As I say, make sure you know who you fuck with. Check on those, even if they don't check on you. Just give a call, give a salute, tell them, hey, is you cool? Listen to a person, let them vent, let them get the shit off their mind. Because this you letting that shit go, you might be saving a motherfucker's life. And that's it. It's your guy, Stamp Beef. And like I always say, peace, love, and hair grease. Oh shit. God damn it. I fucked it up. And here we go. Let's go.
Black truck, outside, presidential, backyard, sold out, residential. Niggas broke, get some money, it's essential. What's me? Grow up, eat your lentil. I had a pussy down the wood, that shit was fucking up my mental. Niggas say they getting money, really niggas chicken little. You wanna run it up, the nigga gon' get it. Shit is simple, can't be doing numbers, hitting different colors, shit is skittles. Hey, every real nigga I know take